there, it's Kyle Russell of Crystal Concentrics, and I'm with my very old and wonderful friend, Robert Simmons.
Yes, I am very old, and I'm wonderful as well. You're
That's
right.
true. Now, what's special about he and I is that he got me into crystals inadvertently by his generosity of gifting me a piece of Moldavite back in 1987. And what's happened since is that he got onto the internet early, and he's been doing workshops, and he's got a special one coming up. I think it's a 4 or 5 day event.
It's a 4-day intensive, yes, in Vermont.
And the last one was called?
The Alchemy of Stones.
Yes, and this one?
In a fit of originality, this is the Alchemy of Stones 2.
Oh, well, there you go. So anyone who either made it to the last one or missed it and wanted to experience it should definitely check this one out. It's in Vermont, in Burlington, right?
In Burlington, Vermont, June 11th to the 14th of this year, 2020. And the thing I want to say, Kyle, is that I've written a new book also called The Alchemy of Stones, which is coming out the 1st of May.
And is that based a little bit on the last workshop?
Well, the workshop informed what I was able to write about in the book, because people's experiences and my own showed me what the alchemical path of working with stones really is.
Right.
And other things too, including a lot of research that I did. The alchemists believe that everything in the world is spiritually alive.
Yes.
And I feel like our work with stones has been showing us that same thing. So the workshop intensive is going to take people right into that experience.
Right. Now, I went to the last one, so I can assure you that it is a very profound, wonderful, and sort of extraordinary process that you go through individually and collectively with Robert and the whole crew there.
And the good news for people is they don't have to listen to me talk for 4 days, because at least half the time we'll be experiencing the stones.
Right. We through a bunch of different exercises.
Yeah, and meditative practices.
Yes.
I provide everybody with a bag of a lot of high energy stones, such as phenakite, moldavite, azestulite, and so forth, that we use in these processes, and everybody has big experiences at these events.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching. Don't forget, Robert Simmons and the Alchemy of Stones 2 coming up in June of 2020 in Vermont. Brought to you by Kyle of Crystal Concentrics. And any last thing you wanted to add?
I'd just like to say Heaven and Earth is my company.
Yes.
And the workshop information is at heavenandearthjewelry.com. Heaven and Earth Jewelry is one word.com, and you'll look for the Alchemy of Stones.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Robert.
And thank you, Kyle. Thanks for helping me with this.
Always a pleasure.
Well, your generosity is at least as big as mine.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you.
Cool. Blessed.